All right, so we're gonna do the shoot through the hoops practicum. Here's how this is gonna work. We're gonna set up a launcher on a table, and that launcher is going to launch a little ball at some velocity v, which you're gonna figure out today. That ball is going to travel through projectile motion and land somewhere over here. We're actually going to figure out where it's gonna land and put a little cup for it to land in. Now, for the practicum, you're going to be given a delta x value and a ring stand. And you're going to take your ring stand and put a ring on it. And you need to place that ring at the appropriate height so that when we shoot the ball will go through your ring and then onto the cup. Now, the idea is that each pair will get a different delta x value and therefore have a different place to put their ring stand, and the hope is that as a class we can get the ball to launch, go through all of the hoops, and land in the cup. Now you need some information in order to figure out what's going to happen, and one of the things that you need to know is how fast the launcher is going to launch that ball. So I've set the launcher up over here. We're going to show you how that is done. First of all, we need to know how high we are launching from. So here's our little launcher, and you can see this little point right here where it says launch position of ball is the launch position of the ball. So we're gonna measure the height of that real fast. We can see that it is almost a meter tall. So I'm gonna take a second meter stick, place it on top of the first meter stick, and you need to take that measurement right there. Okay, then we're going to see where the ball lands when we launch it horizontally. So you can notice that I have this set at 0 degrees. Well, that is not in focus. There we go, 0 degrees. So it will launch horizontally and the ball will go down here and land on this paper. Now I'm going to take a piece of carbon paper and place it upside down here so that we can see exactly where the ball lands. And I'm gonna launch it several times so that we can make sure that there's no error in one single launch. So here's launch number 1, launch number 2, launch number 3, and launch number 4. All right, so now we can take a reading here of these values. This 5 is 5 meters. So I'll just hold it here, and you want to take an average of those. Now you should have enough data here to figure out the velocity of the ball when it comes off of the launcher. And then once you have that, you need to know that when we do this launch, we are going to set this at a 45-degree angle. So we're gonna launch at a 45-degree angle. From that, you should be able to, you will get your delta x value from your teacher, and you should be able to figure out how high to put your ring. So remember, this is what you're ultimately finding, your delta y. That's what you're looking for, ultimately. Good luck!